Welcome to Tough Crowd. You know, the Supreme Court is making some big decisions this week. I thought that's what they're supposed to do every week, but apparently, I don't know. Everyone's like, oh, they're making big decisions. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. But, do we even need a Supreme Court? You know, it's like, everyone's always like, every vote counts, a nation of millions. Every vote is important, but for the big decisions, how many people do you need? 9. How about they change qualifications to make people more in touch? I don't even know what you have to do to be on the Supreme Court. Here's the new qualifications they should have. If you wanted to represent America, you should have had to use a fake voice on the phone with a credit card company at least once. You should have had to drive a car with a different colored door than the rest of the car. Been yelled at somebody at work while you were an adult by somebody younger than you. You should have been unable to afford a gift, so you'd have to see that look in your kid's eye like, you can't afford that? I'm not gonna throw names in your face, but there's a lot of my friends' parents are making serious money out there. Yeah. I know the economy is not good, but we're not talking about a Hawaiian vacation. We're talking about a couple of PlayStations, a nice pair of sneakers to keep you in the loop. That's cool, you know? Okay, look, the latest Supreme Court session is almost over. Several major cases were decided yesterday. Tonight, the panel will act as members of the Supreme Court. We're going to hear their opinion on each case. First case up for discussion is porn in the libraries. Is access to porn in the libraries a free speech issue? Nick.
Yes, it is a free speech issue, but no, I don't want it in public libraries because I don't want the Dewey Decimal System changed to the Gooey Decimal System.
All right, Jim.
I agree. I don't think it belongs in libraries. What's next? Instead of a library card, you show up with a roll of quarters so you can enjoy the glory hole in the reference section?
Oh. Try to stand less feminine when you do that. Greg.
I think we absolutely have a constitutional right to porn in libraries, as long as you can masturbate quietly.
All right. George.
Well, if you ever took a look at a librarian, you can see why you might need a little pornography in the library.
All right, let's get to it, George. All right.
Here's where it all happens.
The only thing I don't like is when people try to make it a free speech issue, like, hey, man, then there's books get banned. Like, there's no difference between Henry Miller and, like, the upskirt bathroom hidden cam, you know? Can we draw a line somewhere around? Even the family won't give me that one. All right.
I got something for you.
I can't, okay.
You know why I like to watch I don't like to watch a porno movie. I mean, a lot of guys like that, and we're on the subject of porno. You can go a little bit afield, can't you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Look who's sitting next to you.
Oh, yeah.
He's the king.
I don't like a porno movie because you start to watch a porno movie and there's a great-looking woman on, and she's got everything's big and built and beautiful, and she kind of becomes your girlfriend for a minute, you know, and then a guy with a big schlong walks in and your girlfriend. I didn't mean to say that. It's in the spirit.
An empty kind of thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only Irish guys make porno into a loss. A meditation on loss somehow.
I was going to say, that doesn't bother me because it happens in real life, you know?
Oh. The problem with making this a freedom of speech issue is, like, whenever they try to put porn somewhere it doesn't belong, they inadvertently strengthen the case against porn. It's like in a library, what if some innocent patron should just walk by and glance at a monitor and look and see a morbidly obese woman using a little Asian man as a toilet?
Hey,
is he really an Asian man?
Greg, everyone wants to protect kids, obviously. I don't think anyone wants, like, you know, shots to pop up on a 6th grader's screen while he's doing his homework. I mean, almost everybody. But the problem with these filters is that they don't work. They block out too many things. That's why it's a free speech issue. It blocks out a lot of stuff. Like, you know, if you want to block out, for example, the kind of porn that Norton loves, you're also going to block people trying to do legitimate research on, like, bladder infections and, you know.
But there's too much attention to kids in this country. There's too much protection for kids. There's too much safety for kids. They got, yeah, I mean, really, when you think about it, they got these things you can't open because a kid might get it. You got fireproof pajamas and these helmets. They got a helmet. Kids have to have a helmet for everything but masturbation. I don't think kids deserve all that. So let them grow up. Let them grow up.
All right. Next case, should Holocaust survivors receive payment on insurance policies that European companies have long denied them? The court said no. Agree or disagree?
They should have to pay.
Yeah.
Anytime you can stick it in an insurance company's ass, do it, is what I say. I mean, only people who work for the insurance company who have the balls to look at a Jewish person and go, you know the dental work Dr. Mengele did on your grandfather? We don't cover 50% of that.
No. Although they don't cover it because Judy is a pre-existing condition. Next case, a California man was charged with molesting his daughter almost 50 years ago. It's not an anniversary, don't applaud. But the Supreme Court ruled today that the government cannot erase statute of limitation on old sex crimes. Agree or disagree?
Well, first of all, if it happened 50 years ago and she can remember it, it couldn't have been all bad.
The master.
You should be able to do that. Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I was just
Who
saying.
knows more about, rape? Go ahead.
Well, there has to be a certain statute of limitations. Like, I don't think it should count anymore if the pedophile had to spend less than 10 cents on candy to get you into his Ford Edsel.
Yeah. All right. Next case. Today, the courts agreed to overturn a death row inmate sentence due to his lawyer's inexperience. Anybody agree, disagree?
This was ridiculous, this case. I mean, first of all, I hate when these guys complain about their bad lawyer. You know what this guy was actually complaining about? He said this guy killed an old lady, and he said that his lawyers were terrible because they tried to prove him innocent instead of really focusing on his bad childhood, which is like, of course you had a bad childhood. Who else drowns old ladies in a tub? You know what I mean?
Well, you know, as a bad lawyer, Scott Peterson's lawyer, he's given him that hack devil worship defense from the 80s. Why don't you just say it's sexual asphyxiation? You know, if you're going to be in today's society, you got to give him like the jackass prank, something hip, terrorist, some defense like that. Nothing still. Well, they're all related to me. It's fascinating. But look, go ahead.
I think that the problem was, again, you're trying to blame the childhood. He's saying that that's exactly what you said, that the lawyers didn't raise the fact that he's actually partially retarded. His mother was an alcoholic, and he was repeatedly raped. And it's like, come on, man, you and everyone else from New Jersey. That's not a legitimate argument.
Yeah. There's too much attention to kids anyway, like I say, No, if there was a little more molestation of any age, the country wouldn't be the way it is today. We'd be better off. It's just a theory.
Next case, the Supreme Court struck down a Texas ban on gay sex today, ruling it was unconstitutional violation of privacy. Anybody agree, disagree?
It's absolutely a great move. I mean, it's nobody's business what two grown men do in the privacy of their own rectory.
This thing is absurd that it was even considered. They're going to make homosexuality illegal.
No, they're making it legal.
They made it legal today.
Yeah.
But there were states that tried to make it illegal. I mean, you're going to put all gays in jail. Who's going to cut our hair?
Me and you.
And I got a little admission to make, a kind of a confession. Did you ever notice, like, when you're on a horse, there's kind of a... No, I'm only kidding. I never horse. One time I gave a reindeer a hand job. It was Christmas.
Yeah, God.
We're both a little drunk. I met him on the roof. What do you want? Yeah.
See that? I'm sure the Supreme Court appreciates all the work we've done for them. We'll be right back after this commercial.